Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. I have been a remote utilization review nurse for over 9 years. I have worked for 3 different companies, and the goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. This first company is called Argenx. I believe I'm saying that correctly. They are hiring for a nurse case manager, and you must reside in California. This job is full-time. It was posted 10 days ago. I'm going to go straight to the requirements or qualifications. And you must live in the specific time zone, which is California, a current RN license in good standing, a bachelor's degree is preferred, 5+ years of clinical experience in healthcare, to include hospital, home health, pharmaceutical, or biotech, 2 to 5 years of case management, 2+ years of experience in pharmaceutical or biotech industries a must, reimbursement experience a plus, must live in geographically assigned territory, and bilingual or multilingual is a plus. The pay range for this job is $136,000 to $187,000. The next job is with the same company, and this is for a nurse case manager lead. This is a full-time remote job, and it was posted 2 days ago. This job requires you to have bachelor's degree, and a master's degree is preferred, 5+ years of clinical experience within the pharmaceutical or biotech sector, a BSN and RN licensure, current nursing license in good standing, 3 to 5 years of case management and reimbursement experience, 5+ years of experience in building and managing teams. The pay for this position is $168,000 to $231,000. The next company is with telehealth. They're looking for a remote patient monitoring nurse, and you must be licensed in California. So first we go with the job description, the requirements. So this position is work from home. You can live in Alabama, Arkansas, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, Montana, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. The shifts are Friday through Tuesday, that's 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. And the qualifications are active unrestricted LVN or LPN or RN license is required, graduate of an accredited LVN, LPN, or RN program, 2 years of clinical experience is required, a minimum internet speed of 35 megabits per second download and 10 megabits per second upload is required, ability to work from home, and a HIPAA compliant environment is required. That just means you work in a room with a door that does lock. Bilingual proficiency in Spanish and English is preferred. This is not required. Proficiency using electronic medical records or electronic health record systems is required. So all your knowledge and expertise in using Cerner, Epic, Meditech, Protouch, etc., make sure you do put the platforms on your resume and application. Understanding of clinical workflows, quality assurance processes, and compliance standards, excellent verbal and written communication skills, strong organizational skills with attention to detail, ability to manage multiple priorities simultaneously, and exemplifies telehealth's values, all in intelligence, innovation, and integrity. Now, this position does not mention the pay rate. Next position, well, actually, I'm going to show you something else. This is if you go to the link in the description box below, it's the Cure to Bedside Burnout, and I have a list of over 90 companies that hires nurses to work remotely. The majority of these companies hire nurses in the United States. Some of these companies actually hire nurses in the UK, Australia, Canada, as well as the Philippines. If you scroll to almost the very bottom of this list, you'll see how you can do your own due diligence on these companies. So if you want to go to Glassdoor, almost there. If you go to Glassdoor, do research Reddit, here are 2 Reddit threads I actually use, as well as Comparably, Team Blind, and Fishbowl. I also have a Udemy course. It is called Remote Nursing to Cure the Bedside Burnout. It focuses mainly on using interqual, MCG, as well as the best questions to ask during the interview process with the HR person and the hiring manager. Below that is a list of office essentials regarding whenever you work remotely. These are good items to have for your office. And I do highly recommend a seat cushion, and this is memory foam. And last but not least, I have a list of 20 plus FAQs. These are questions and answers about working remotely. So if you have any additional questions, you can refer to this link at the very bottom for questions and answers. Next company is Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. This job is a clinical review manager. It is full-time. It was posted 2 days ago, and the end date is March 30th. Now for this position, you must be an RN with an active license in the state of Tennessee, or hold a license in the state of your residence if the state is participating in the Nurse Licensure Compact Law. They want you to have 3 years of clinical experience required. That's the bedside. Also, proficient in Microsoft Office, that's Outlook, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Just an FYI, the 3 companies I've worked for, I have never had to use PowerPoint. Mostly Microsoft Outlook, Word, and Excel, but very little of Excel. Working knowledge of URAC, NCQA, and CMS accreditations. Now, if you currently work at a hospital, I do recommend that you go to, let's say, your hospital's learning and development website, their internal site. It could be, let's say, the company is Methodist Hospital, and maybe it's called Methodist University, where all your learning and development courses are taken. You may be able to find some URAC, NCQA, and CMS information on there. And most companies, or some companies, do allow you to have access to unlimited and free LinkedIn learning courses through the company's intranet. Must be able to work in an independent and creative manner, excellent oral and written communication skills, strong interpersonal and organizational skills, ability to manage multiple projects and priorities, adaptive to high pace and changing environment, customer service oriented, superior interpersonal, client relations, and problem solving skills, proficient in interpreting benefits, contract language specifically, symptom driven, teammate driven, treatment driven, look back periods, writer information, and medical policy are medical review criteria. And there's only one position available for this job title for clinical review manager. And I don't see the payment salary information on here. And the last job is also with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. This is a FEP case manager. It is remote. It's full-time. It was posted today. You actually have 7 days left to apply. And for this position, they do prefer candidates will bring prior experience in health insurance and telephonic member engagement, along with FEP experience as a valuable plus, enabling them to confidently navigate complex member situations while building strong, supportive connections over the phone. Now on to the shift. The RN case managers must be available for occasional late shift rotation, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central Time. And they are based, even though they're based in Tennessee, this is a fully remote role. We're going to go straight to the qualifications. You must be an RN with active license in the state of Tennessee or hold a license in the state of your residence. If the state is participating in a nurse licensure compact law, they want you to have 3 years clinical experience at the bedside, 5 years experience in the healthcare industry, and for select community and Kate Beckett, that's interesting, 2 years experience in IDD for select community is required. And the skills and certification they request are excellent oral and written communication skills, and PC skills is required, and that's basic Microsoft Office and email. And there's only one position available for this FEP case manager, and this position does not include the salary.